This episode of Derapy is brought to you by Lily Clark and Johnny Car Wash. What up, derps? Like the video.
Derapy. So J.Cole is a pretty good rapper. I don't think anybody would deny that. Some would even say that he's a great rapper. There are a select few number of people that would call him one of the greatest rappers of all time. I don't think I would go that far. But regardless, everybody agrees that he is pretty technically speaking good at rapping. So over the past year, it's kind of shocking to hear that people are talking about this grippy feature that he did
on just one of the greatest tracks of all time, brother. I mean, you just gotta hear it.
J.Cole lent Cash Cobain a feature on this song, and people are saying that it is one of the worst features of all time. So I thought today we would listen to the song together, break down some of the lyrics, and see just how bad the song is. Surely, it's not that bad. Right?
She like my kick game, and when you meet on kick game, I put her front row to Nick game. Now she in my phone with a nickname. It's grippy.
So she likes his shoes. He gets her courtside tickets to see the Knicks, Nick game. And then he says he gave her a nickname. Now, there are many nicknames that you can give somebody that you care about, somebody that you are passionate about. Babe is a pretty natural one. Sweetheart, I used to go with. Girls appreciate that. I call my wife Spice. That's a nickname that I gave her. I've been calling her that for the better part of 8 years. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, what exactly is J. Cole referring to when he says grippy? That's her nickname. That's her name in his phone. That's what he refers to her as. What does he mean by that? Now, according to Genius, okay, tap in.
Locked in, brother.
J. Cole's grippy is an astute meditation on the dialectic between self-determination and the insidious entrapments of fame. Wherein his linguistic virtuosity intersects with profound sociocultural critique. The titular grippy encapsulates both the tactile and metaphorical implications of control, alluding to the tenuous hold exerted by societal expectations and material success over the individual. Now let's see how J. Cole expresses these ideas in this song, because it would be better, I think it would be a better use of our time to just allow J. Cole to explain exactly what he means by it's grippy.
With a Nick game, now she in my phone with a nickname. It's grippy. Yeah. Grippy. Grippy. I call her that cause it's grippy. She thinking the hip, she a hippie. And she thinking the lip, she gon' lick me.
I think I'm starting to get the picture, okay? Grippy. I call her that because it's grippy. Now, we still haven't determined exactly what it is, but I think we're going to figure it out. He says, she thick in the hips, she a hippie. What exactly could that mean?
Nothing! Hip and hippie sound alike, and it's just for the rhyme scheme!
So she thick in the hips, she a hippie. She thick in the lips, she gon' lick me. Okay, he continues.
And she sending a flip when she hit me. With a kissing emoji, she missed me. When she see me, she said she gon' strip me. She gon' chew on this stick like it's Wrigley.
It was one of the worst performances I've seen.
I'd like to pose this question now to you all, because I think I've reached the point where it's safe to say at least a few dozen people are going to hear this episode of Derapy, where we are breaking down song lyrics from one of the greatest rap lyricists of my generation. So I truly want to know, what exactly does he mean when he says she gon' chew on this stick like it's Wrigley's? Now, look, even though at times I will say things like Derapy is a show for adults, I will say this, because it's important for the context of this episode. I've had some people talk about this specific line, and they say that J. Cole is referring to some area of his pelvic region. That's just a theory. But then what I don't understand is, why would he say she's going to chew on this stick like it's Wrigley? Something about that just feels a little bit off to me. Now, I don't have, I don't claim to have any more experience than anybody else when it comes to encounters of the sexual kind, but it just sounds like kind of an odd thing for J. Cole to rap. Considering his big age. Wait, he really thought he did something there? Hold on. Listen to, he's like, yeah. Brother, you are not in your bag. You are outside in the cold.
Believe it or not, like Ripley's. She said she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly diggly.
Oh, brother!
Look, I am not about to pearl clutch over here over some rap bars. I just want to remind you all that J. Cole
is 40 years old.
Talking about how a girl used to be a lesbian, but then he had sex with her, and now she is strictly dickly. I want to say the words slowly so that you all can really understand that we're watching a master at work.
You what?
This man, I'm going to say it again. Since you're here, in case you haven't heard.
I never wanted to.
New track. 2024, Prime Cole is saying, at the ripe age of 40 years young, she said she was gay until I slayed. Now she's strictly dickly. Believe it or not, like Ripley's, chew on this stick like it's Wrigley's. No matter how many times I come back to this song, no matter how many times I try to reread the lyrics, none of them are good. Just none of them are good. Also, I think it kind of goes without saying, even outside of the context of this song, if somebody even said this like jokingly in a conversation, like, yeah, she's a lesbian, but you know, the things I can do, I'm gonna turn her straight. Like much younger people would look to this and hear it and be like, this is absurd, dude. What are you talking about?
As soon as she pays, I'm on the way, and I be showing her quickly. On the highway, I'm doing 150. Like, I gotta get you up out of the Vickies. Like, pussy so good, I just had an epiphany.
Wait!
Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection.
It actually just hit me. I just realized what this song is about. So,
Don't even say nothing to me, boy!
after talking frequently about this girl, about what she does, how she makes him feel, he says, "Cat so good, I just had an epiphany." Shortly after this, he says, "It's grippy and wet, you know I'm a..." It's grippy and wet, you know I'm a vet, but you making me feel like a rookie. I don't feel like I have to explain why. That is just gross. I mean, hearing it and reading it, it just made me ill. Almost coughed up a lung. But grippy is about a woman's vagina. His nickname for this girl in his phone, hypothetically, I understand it's a song, we shouldn't take it literally, but he is literally saying that he is nicknaming a girl Grippy because of her vaginal walls. I know it sounds gross. I know this episode is absurd, but I'm just talking about the lyrics of the song. I need you to understand what this man is saying. He has reduced this girl's existence to the tightness of her walls, dog. I'm so sorry, by the way, mom, dad, if this is one of the episodes that you just happened upon. This is my job now. I am just breaking down rap lyrics, and I am here to tell you that J.Cole, who many believe is one of the best rappers alive, featured on this song called Grippy, where he calls this girl Grippy, talks about her chewing on his Wrigley's, and how she said she was gay, but now she's strictly dickly. This is a real song that you can go listen to right now. I am not making this up. But I did just make the whole connection.
Ah, fuck me, I just made the whole connection.
It's grippy and wet, you know I'm a vet, but you making me feel like a rookie. How you made me tap out so swiftly, but I'm back for the second round victory. I remember I saw you on 5th Ave with your homies Sabrina and Tiffany. I was thinking like, damn, your whole click bad, but I wanted your body specifically. Like, I'm trying to see how that glove gon' fit me. Like, I wanna feel like I'm touching your kidneys. Like, bitch, I'ma send all your kids to Disney. I'ma pay a little extra, make sure they meet Mickey.
Truly sickening stuff from J. Fold here. I want to feel like I'm touching your kidneys. I'm going to send all your kids to Disney. Pay a little extra. Make sure they meet Mickey. Friends and family at home, what is the opposite of peaked?
She a wet, she a wet, she a grippy. She a wet, she a wet, she a grippy.
Now, what many people fail to do is talk about the rest of this track, which is what we're going to do now. Let's actually hear a verse from Cash Cobain and see if he picks it up, see if the bars are a little less insufferable, maybe. Let's hear what our good pal Cash Cobain is talking about.
Destiny, I'm trying to give you the best of me. I wanna kill it like recipes, you know that pussy like it was a recipe. Like, Shanti, I wanna make you a mommy.
Okay, all right. Hey, thank you all so much for tapping in today. Just wanted to double back on this track, see if it's still as bad as I remembered and as bad as everybody says that it is. Apparently, that may or may not still be the case.
Correct!
I think it's still the case. I think it's still awful. Please, by all means, leave a comment telling me what other great rap artists have had terrible all-time bad verses that are on par with Grippy. I will read every single comment. I would love to do more little track reviews like this. Thank you again to Johnny Car Wash and Lily Clark for sponsoring today's show. Lily has a website where you can learn the ins and outs of cybersecurity. It's called Just Hacking Training. If you're trying to hack or not get hacked, would recommend. Hit the link in the description. It's safe, I promise. It's also in the pinned comment. If you're curious about cybersecurity, help her, help me, help the show. Very much appreciate Lily for sponsoring Derapy continuously for the past few months. Also, consider becoming a member so I can continue doing silly, demonetized track reviews like this. Join the Patreon also if you want to support further. And also remember to
Like the video.
love you, mean it, enjoy the outro. It's not Grippy.
Eliante go big, white gold link fall on the belly, the emerald cut for hers and his, that bitch on point like ASAP Rally. I'm talking about
The numbers is nothing, the money is nothing. I really been held my promise. Say Kenny been heavy out west, and I carry the weight, nigga. I'm Luka Doncic. Conspiracy theories is given, but I must admit it, you got the wrong person. They bundling Maine, Chicago slang. Which one of you niggas are merch it? Merch it, merch it, yeah, merch it. Cardo, my evil twin. Cardi, my evil twin. My skin is smoother, my teeth is whiter, my stride is longer, my thoughts is brighter. The hate get realer, the love get fake, but when you this great, that's how you should like it.
Moving them baddest, 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 moving them baddest.
Too legit.
Good candy.
Cause I'm quick.
Now it's time to order a